we're always trying to measure meaning. If you think about it, like we measure everything in life. We measure the size of our TVs and our shoes.
Interesting.
And all the things we own on some level are measurements. And so if I can go get a quick hit of this is meaningful. I'm meaningful. Look at me. I matter. I belong. We call it our primal ache. So our primal ache is 2 questions, right? Do I matter and do I belong? And in those 2 questions, we're going to get them answered with units of measurement. And so if I got a big truck, if I got a nice car, if I got nice things, if I wear nice jewelry, if I know nice, cool people, if I'm an influential, whatever it is, like we all find ways to find meaning. We cultivate ways. We're meaning creators. That's what we do. And the irony is, as we say often, like, you know, your worth isn't found in your performance. But I do believe worth is found in performance. It's just not our performance. It's the performance of Jesus. Yeah. And so that's what's so cool is, as a follower of Jesus, is I get to wear one of 2 identities every day. The one that says it's on me to perform, it's on me to earn, it's on me to take care of my family, it's on me to provide, it's on me. It's either on me or it's on him. And if it's on him, that doesn't mean I'm passive. It doesn't mean I do nothing. It means I work from an identity, not for an identity. So all my work now is not...
Hold it.
It's not to
You're
earn.
working from identity, not
for it.
For.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
We spend gloss over, but there's so much to that.
Yeah. We spend so much time. I think especially as young men, when I was a young man, and I've got a 23 and a 26-year-old, and you know, they've got a pretty healthy balance of it, but yet they're in their 20s. They are working, what did you say? For an identity instead of from a little bit. I think we all do. There's no shaming. Finger pointing over there. I got 3 or 4 coming.
And that's the work of, I believe that's a work in our faith of sanctification.
Yeah,
that all of the work of the Christian life is to, and I said this on the last time I was with you guys, is to mature into our dependence of Jesus. And so a huge part of that, if not the most fundamental part of that, is maturing into my understanding of how he sees me. I spent a lot of my early years going, how do I see me? You know, how do you see me, Stu? How do you see me? And so my resume, the things I did is how I accumulated worth and value and contribution, not all of which are bad things. I think those are biblical ideas. Yeah. But the way in which the Bible or the person of Jesus went about giving us meaning and purpose was through his performance. And so his performance led to my understanding of who I am. And I had to wrestle through 100,000 different versions of Pedro before finally getting back to the way my Father sees me.
What's interesting is everything you listed, not to derail things too much here, hopefully, but caring about the way other people see you, how you perform, is what Scripture would talk about as the fear of man.
Totally.
It is a trap, it says. And that is the driving thing. I've been having conversations with my kids about this lately. And really, it's anything that can be taken from you is not a good foundation to build things upon. Yeah. And like I know in our previous conversations, you've talked about your performance was like, ultimately you hit a roadblock where you're like, I can't do anymore. I'm just burnt out. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Eventually you fail. Yep. And then what do you do?
Thank God we fail.
Yeah, thank God we fail. Like that's when we hit that wall of like, oh, I'm human. I'm finite. I need something infinite that can't fail. I love that. I totally derailed you.
It's really well said. Build your life on things that can't be taken away. And I unfortunately knew that from a cognitive standpoint, but I didn't believe that from a heart standpoint. So I feel sad today that there's many of us in the world that walk with Jesus but don't actually understand how he sees us. If my kids don't understand how I see them, then they'll work their whole life to try to figure it out. And they'll build their own stories and narratives around how my Father sees me.
Yeah. Whether true or not, right?
Am I valuable? Am I enough? Am I talented enough? Am I good enough? Yeah. Every time my 9-year-old son gets in the car right now after a baseball game, he's like, how do you think I did? But really, like, how do you think I did? And he's not actually asking about his performance. He's asking about his identity. Yeah. Do you think I'm still enough even though I struck out that one time? Do you think I'm still enough even though I missed that ground ball? Do you think I'm still enough that I didn't catch the ball at first or whatever? And it's their identity questions he's asking. And they come in like passing as a parent. They don't come like served up like this is the big moment. It's micro moments. Yeah. And so thankfully, God has been really gracious with me. I took on a million different versions of Pedro Latorre, and all of them were reactions to my childhood and the things I'd walked through. And so